Hey guys, enough said. Meet Simmons back with another video. Today we got a video from Hardly Initiated. These guys are burning it up over there, man.
Yeah,
They got some really good content. Today they have a guest discussing The Mama's Boy.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I discussed The Mama's Boy in my first book. And I think what we'll do is we'll watch the video, have some commentary, and then we'll see what she says, and we'll see maybe what I had to say about this guy. Here we go.
Stay away and avoid at all costs the mama's boy, because if you marry that man, you are going to lead your household. You should want to be with someone who loves his mother, treats his mother right, because that's a good sign. But the mama's boy is different because he's the underdeveloped man. And so he is someone that is in need of help. But it's not that he wants you to be a helpmate, like literally he needs you to help him be a man. My father told me when I was in middle school, he said that I never want to hear a story about you telling me that you gave a guy you were dating money, okay? Husband, I totally get that, but a boyfriend should have a father, an uncle, a somebody, or just the pursuit, the drive to go get it. He's gonna look for you to do it. Are we, the house about to be foreclosed? Oh no, what you gonna do?
Wow.
She said a whole lot.
She said a whole lot. She said a whole lot right. She said a whole lot right. The Mama's Boy is, in my opinion, one of the most common and probably one of the most dangerous negative male traits when it comes to marriage. It's not conducive.
Yeah.
So and it's very, very prevalent because a lot of men are raised by their moms, and that's unfortunate. But it's a reality, and it's one that we have to discuss. So what is a mama's boy? A mama's boy is a man who has a mentality of a child that is still on the teat. He needs her close, just like when a woman is breastfeeding a child, that child's going to be close to her because it's a source of nutrient, source of nourishment, source of comfort. That is what a grown man that has the same mentality. And when she walks away or she's not near or she doesn't provide, he cries, he throws a fit. And it comes out in things like wanting to make sure that she's always available to him.
Yeah.
That she's always there to comfort him. But he doesn't, like a child doesn't provide much to a parent. An infant, they don't give you anything. They take because they're an infant. They need you. So that wife, she's left feeling like all she's doing all the giving and he's doing all the taking, and it creates a very, very bad dichotomy between the two, because she's like, he's getting all his needs met and I'm getting none of my needs met, and so then she's frustrated and angry, and there's a lot. It sends her down a very, very bad road. And so a lot of couples will come to us for coaching or counseling, and we'll see this dynamic right off the bat, where she's doing everything and he's sitting by like a little kid with his legs swinging, waiting for her to tell him what to do or how to solve problems. That is not a woman's realm. I'm sorry, you call me what you want. I know for a fact that wears a woman out. I don't care how alpha she is, how tough she is, no matter what, boss chick, whatever she wants. When it comes down to decision making in a marriage and in a home, that is squarely in the masculine realm. Yeah. Because when a woman has to make every decision, if she's already making 1,000 decisions already as it is, and so if she's having to make every decision on top of the 1,000 she's already making, it's gonna wear her out. Yeah, it's gonna wear her out. When you see this dynamic when they come in with the wife, what are you, from a female standpoint? What are you seeing?
In my mind, when we do see the dynamic, I always think, oh, here we go. Because just like you see it on the male side, on this side of it, when it's the husband that is the mama's boy, and she's having issues because he wants her to mother him still and do everything and make all the decisions, and she's trying to get him to man up. I always see it as from the beginning, like she had like this superwoman complex. You knew from the very beginning when he kept asking you to do everything, things that easily should have been or could have been done by him, decisions he could have easily made that he was pushing off on you because he was overwhelmed or whatever. You signed up for it, sis. You didn't properly vet him, but be prepared for the fallout, which means there's a lot of work that has to happen to get him to kind of come out of that mindset. That's a lot of work that has to occur. And
I would say this also, that is not even your job to help him come out. You can't. It's going to take another man to pull him out of that. And that's where a lot of the frustration comes in, is because she's trying to get him to, you can't teach him how to man. See, a woman already put him in this state. You as a wife, you can't teach him how to do. He needs a mentor. He needs a coach. He needs a friend. He needs a pastor. He needs somebody that can pull him out of that mindset, because it definitely is a mindset. It's a mindset. It's a pattern of behavior. But a mama's boy is pretty easy to spot if you know what you're looking for.
I think so too. But I think from the beginning, I just wish more couples would really value the whole premarital thing, because again, before you're walking down the aisle to say I do, these are some of the things that you can really identify and even begin to work on before you make that commitment of exchanging of the vows. Because again, there are red flags that you will see. I get that this is a common argument with a lot of couples, like, where do you want to eat? I don't know. Where do you want to eat? No, but literally, if you cannot make that decision, you always defer, because you literally don't know, and you've never had to really make those decisions or choices for yourself. That's a red flag. I think little things like that, they add up to big things. You have to pay attention to those.
Another big sign of you being a guy possibly being a mama's boy is constantly deferring. If his whole thing is predicated on you telling him what to do, that's not a good thing. And the problem is now, and this is why a lot of you ladies are frustrated, is because you like that power. You like it in the short term.
That's what I was saying, the control aspect of it.
Yeah, because you think he's gonna change, and no, he's not. No. He's not going to change. You like the fact that you get to make all decisions. Well, if you get to make all decisions, guess what? You have all the stuff that comes along with making decisions. The headache, the thoughts, the having to think about everything, thinking 10-step, playing chess, not checkers. That's what comes along with that. And if you are doing that, and trying to raise kids, and trying to have a career, and trying to be a good wife, and trying to do this, and trying to do that, you're going to be frustrated and angry all the time. And I see it every day. I log on to this man's internet every day, and I see angry women. I sit down here, and my wife and I, we talk to couples, and I find angry women. Because they're frustrated, because they married a mama's boy, and now they don't want to be his mama no more. They had no problem being mama's boy before they got their ring. They got the ring, thought he was going to change, and he didn't. And now you're 10, 12, 15 years into a marriage, and you are absolutely exhausted. You don't want to have sex, and you're not attracted to him anymore. And now you want to leave and break the home, because you didn't see what you should have saw from the beginning. And you got all these grown men out here who just want to go to work, come home, and be catered to.
And they're comfortable.
And why wouldn't you be?
They've had a life of comfort. They've had a life of comfort from day one. Mom has made things very, very comfortable, and so they're looking for surrogate moms. They're looking for other women to kind of pick up where she left off. You know, if their mother is no longer here, or even if she is still here. And then of course, mom, she's going to see you as competition, because she's the first lady in his life. So just be prepared for all of that. So just know what you're signing up for.
Relationship. That's how you get around. You vet the man. You watch the relationship between. You better believe she was watching the relationship between my mom and me when we watching us interact. There's a certain level of healthy interaction between a mother and a son, and there's a tight bond there. But there's also a level where you could tell that something's not right. If you see that this guy you're getting serious with, his mom can turn him on a dime. Not good at all.
It's a big deal. It's not something small either. That's a big deal, because imagine that intrusion throughout your relationship. It's not going to stop.
Yes, there's a difference between a mother-son relationship and mother-son dictatorship. There's a difference, and you better believe that and a lot of women make this mistake too. They'll have problems in a relationship and they run straight to his mama because she can control him. Well, what do you think she's gonna do when you get married? What do you think she's gonna do when y'all have a problem? And
it's on the flip side.
It's on the flip side of that.
You the bad guy.
Exactly.
They gonna run her.
Yeah, they gonna
tag team on you.
They gonna form Voltron and tag team on you, and then you gonna be sitting there feeling like all left and out in the cold because you let her in. You invited her in a relationship, and she's gonna stay there because that's her man. It's very simple if you know what to look for. Mama's boys are very, very conspicuous if you know what you're looking for. And it's great for, like she said, it's great for a man to have a great relationship with his mother, but it can turn real, real bad when he can't turn it off or she won't turn it off. And so, quick little video. I want to show you guys an example of this.
Oh, gosh.
So, quick little video here from Dear Future Wife Podcast. Great stuff over there. But this is the example of what a mama's boy things a mother would do when she has a mama's boy. Watch. Don't look at the woman when she's talking. Look at the husband.
Ooh, watch his body language.
And watch his body language.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Dated for a full year and a half. And I get this phone call that said, did you call my house and tell my mama that you was pregnant? I said, no. Why would I call your house and say that I was pregnant and I'm not pregnant? He believed it.
That you called.
That I was the one that called and got his mom up in a fuzz, and I did not. So he thought that I was lying.
Well, he can't just bypass this now.
Yeah.
Now, who was this woman that called? Okay,
Nobody called.
Nobody called.
All right, so someone was trying to figure out what was going on. Why is this young lady so into my son?
Really?
Yes, I love my mom dearly. Don't come for my mom.
So your mama called, told you that just to see the reaction, to see if you say...
See if I was have sex.
So y'all broke up totally over misunderstanding?
Yes. Over lie.
There was no misunderstanding. And I'm going to come for
That was strategic.
I'm going to come for your mama because somebody need to. She was dead wrong.
Yeah, she was wrong.
Overly involved in her son's relationship. And you see, that's a prime example of what we're talking about there, guys. A mother that is overly involved in her son's that was before they got married in his relationship, and you can see by his body language he didn't check his mama. He's scared. He wouldn't even look at the camera. There you go. If my wife violated my relationship, if my mom violated my relationship like that, oh, we gonna have a talk. Me, her, and her husband, i.e. my father, we gonna have a discussion about boundaries. And my dad would definitely back me up on it.
I mean, that could have cost them their, obviously they got
did.
together. Yeah, they could have definitely cost them their relationship. In this situation is, Mom, let me tell you something. Don't you ever in your cartoon life, don't you ever in your cartoon life. I mean, it should have been that kind of conversation. But like you said, don't come for my mama. Excuse me?
Come for your mama. But there's so much more to be said about this. Definitely pick up my book. Unapologetically Masculinity by Toxicity. Lots of talk about some behaviors there.
It's a great book.
But I think
the author's hot.
But I think for now, that's enough said.